Hey, what's going on, guys? Jack, Log Cabin Firewood. Figured I'd come in and talk a little bit about what we're doing since I started this, and I said maybe I should record this because it would be fun. But I am making a little roadside stand, and it's just 3 pallets, and I'm going to put a roof on it. I'll spin you around. Originally, I was going to put a pitched roof on it, but I thought that would be a little too difficult. So now we put this on the front. We're just gonna have a sloped roof. I'm probably gonna go from 5 inches down to nothing. So you have 5 inches of fall. But that will be for some bundles. Probably didn't have to, but put all the joists at 16-inch centers. It's framed out properly. I had to kind of taper the back here since I went down to nothing. I went down to 1 inch here, so I had to taper these back a foot 1 inch. But it goes back up to this full board. All this stuff here is all reclaimed wood. I found all this stuff here. They were 3x3 like dunnage pieces in a dumpster, and I just ripped them in half to make, like, I guess 2x3s, 1x3s, whatever you want to call them. But yeah, and it's not sitting square either. I guess the bottom pallet isn't square. But hopefully when we put the piece of plywood on the top, it squares it up.
So I did forget to record a few things, but here's some pictures. We put an OSB roof on it, got some Ondura board from Lowe's, put that on there. And we found some stencils laying around the garage, in which we just used some black spray paint and spray painted the words Firewood on there.
Alright, so I guess I really should have thought about how heavy this thing's going to be and how I'm going to get it in place. As we can see here, this thing, it's pretty beefy. You know, it's at eye level where the roof is. But we got something today. We're going to try this. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we can look at it together. See what it is. Hopefully it's not a box inside another box, and it is. Will the other box open? They feel heavy, so maybe they'll work. Sorry for the camera, this sucks. Maybe I should have set us up on a tripod. Oh well. Alright, here we go. Big casters. I'm gonna try and put this thing on some casters, and we'll see if it'll work. Alright, so as you can see here, this was my scrap pile. This right here is the thickness of my legs on the roadside stand. It's not quite a 4x4, it's a little less. It's like 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, but it won't work. So thankfully I haven't burned my scrap yet. These are some of the boards that I ripped those in half to make, you know, my 1x3s. I guess I'll attach a piece of these to the bottom, that way I have enough room to put my legs in these holes. We'll see if it works. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna just simply attach that on here. We'll get her painted up, it'll match. We've got one side on. Now we'll get this thing flipped back over the opposite way and get these bottom ones on. Alright, so we got the casters on, and one of the reasons I decided to put casters on this thing is because I don't have a tractor or a skid loader or any means of picking this thing up unless I get 4 really strong men over here to move this the 40 yards up the driveway to where we're going to put this. But here, check it out. It works really good. It spins around perfectly. And this thing is super heavy, but I'm glad I went a little bit overkill. It's nice. It's 25 inches off the ground. People don't have to, you know, they don't have to bend over so much to get in here. Now it's just a slight bend over. I'm 6'1", so this is nice. I think it's a good height for everything, and I think it will be awesome. Over here on the side, we're gonna put the cash box, and then behind that we'll put, I'm probably gonna get a piece of plywood and route the edges, make it look nice, and hand write some prices on there. We're gonna do $7 for one bundle, or 3 for 20. And then I'll also put pricing on there for bulk wood too, since I do have the campground right up the road. Maybe somebody will want a pickup truckload of wood, and I'll take it down there for them, and they can stay warm on the weekend or keep the bugs away, since it's getting to be about that time where all the skeeters come out. I am about a quarter mile from the Northeast River that way, and it does get quite buggy here every now and then, but we'll figure it out. Come here, Mr. Gary. Hi, bud. Good boy. All right, so we'll get the cash box and the little signage on here, and maybe wrap this video up after we get it to the end of the road. And then next week, we'll do some bundling and actually fill this thing up. All right, so today's the day. We are going to move the roadside stand up to the end of the driveway, and I'll spin you around. We did get the pay box on here, and I'm warning people that they are being recorded. There are cameras on the property, but this is it. The casters work, roof's on. I'm still gonna make a sign. My wife's probably going to just handwrite something for now, and we'll put it on this side next to the cash box of what to do and instructions and our prices. And eventually I'm going to get a vinyl sign made with my Venmo and Cash App or so I believe this is going to be the Firewood stand's new home. Lock the wheels so it doesn't roll off. And I like the idea of it being on wheels. That way I can move the thing out of the way when I need to mow. But I think that's going to be it for this week, guys. I really appreciate you hanging out, watching this. If you like these kind of things, please like and subscribe. It does help the channel. Trying to get to 100 subscribers here soon. We'll see what happens though. But we will see you next week, probably Saturday. I hope everyone has an awesome week. Make sure you get outside and do something you love.